Hey guys, it's Risa, the crazy flute lady, and I'm getting ready to go to NFA. This is my first year of going to NFA, and for those of you who don't know, NFA is the National Flute Association, and they hold a conference, I guess every year. Not a conference, a convention. A convention every year. It's huge, so I hear. So anyway, it's my first year, and I'm sitting here thinking, well, what all do I need to pack? So, I guess let's go through it together. I don't mind the company. I prefer the company. So, let's get packing. I'm thinking about packing this, but he seems to be moving a lot of my stuff. So, maybe I should leave this one home. Okay, so obviously I'm going to need my flute. I'm going to need the good flute. Student flutes, you can stay. I actually debated on bringing my bass flute. I love the bass flute, and I'm always looking for any opportunity to use it. And my first thought when I signed up for this was, why not bring the bass flute? And I had signed up for the opening event and the closing event. And I didn't really hear back from the opening event. I did hear back from the closing event, and I was put on flute 1. Fine. That's okay. And so I was like, well, I didn't hear from the opening one, so I'm going to go ahead and book my ticket for later in the day because I didn't want to travel, but early. So I, booked for later, and I was like, I kind of, I feel new to traveling as is. I'm not, brand spanking new, but I'm new enough to where I feel pretty uncomfortable traveling. I've never really traveled with instruments before, so that is new. And so I just thought about it, and I was like, I don't know how to really travel with instruments, so I don't want to take the bass flute. That seems really risky to me. So I had just decided I'm not going to bring the bass flute. And then sure enough, after I booked my ticket, decided not to bring the bass flute. Excuse me, sir. What do you think you're doing? You should really get off that. Hey, off. Why do you have to step everywhere on the keyboard? Ugh. Life with cats, eh? Anywho, I was just saying, after I decided that I wasn't going to bring the bass flute and I booked my ticket for later, sure enough, then a couple days later, they're like, hey, we're going to have you in the opening ceremony too with the bass flute part. So I just had to write back, and I was like, I'm not bringing the bass flute, and I'm just showing up a little later, which is still okay. I'm going to leave the bass flute home this time, maybe next year after I've already checked everything out and see how it is. So anyway, back to packing. Okay, now I do plan on bringing a backpack and a carry-on. The question is, which bag does the flute go in? I'd like it to go in the backpack. Oh, Thomas he really wants to go. I'd really like the flute to go in the backpack, but I also have to put my laptop in there, so I guess I'll have to see if I can fit them both in there. It just feels like I have more control. So even though NFA isn't for a couple days now, I'm just going to see if I can fit my flute and the laptop in the backpack, just so I can determine where things are going. Alright, let's see. We got the laptop with the charger in here. Yeah, the charger's pretty big. I don't know if I'm going to have room for the flute, too, in here. I don't even know if this flute fits in this backpack. Okay. What do you know? They do both fit in here. It's a little tight, but that's okay. I'd rather have my flute in this bag than the carry-on, just because I've got more control over it. I don't want to put it up above and people touching things, So I'm going to put both in the backpack. Okay, now I'm not just ready to just pack like that, though. Speaking to my friends at the flutistry, I had asked them for some advice on traveling with a flute. Because I've been hearing some weird things with security. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't want them opening up my flute and my flute falling on the ground, especially because I just bought it. So they stated to put some form of stickers, sticky notes, something on the top of the case saying this side up. So I'm going to do that now so I don't forget, or if I happen to get in a hurry that I just leave without it like that. I got the time now. Let's do it now. All right, I got a nice big sticker that says this side up. Well, it's not a sticker, I taped it. Paper. And then it says fragile. I didn't even think about getting fragile stickers, but just figured I'd make one. I'm also going to put one on the outside of the case too, so it's on both sides. Ta-da! This side up. I'm not going to put it quite in my bag yet because, like I said, I'm a couple days out. I'm still using my laptop for work, so I'm going to set it. Well, I guess I will put it in the bag so I don't forget it. So I will put it in the backpack and then I'll have to repack when I'm ready. Except I can't because there's another kitty who wants to go. You want to go, Penny? She's just the cutest. Okay, now things for the carry-on. I'm thinking my fluter scooter bag. All right, the fluter scooter bag. This is going to be perfect for this. Been waiting to use this. I'm excited. So my fluter scooter bag usually has stuff in it to make it stay nice and fluffy. So I don't want to pack it in just like that and flatten it out and put clothes on it. Here's something that my old mother-in-law had taught me, was to just pack some clothes inside so you're still packing clothes, not taking up extra space, yet I'm not smashing the fluter scooter bag. Okay, I'll kind of have to excuse my mess. I have a lot going on. But I do think now is a very appropriate time to wear the Musician's Edition music shirts. So let's find our ones that are like flute related. Give it a rest. That is a good one. We'll keep it in mind. Maybe. Let's see what else I got in here. I got some like actual flute ones. I kind of like that one. All right, I'm thinking these 3 shirts. I'm going to roll them up and put them in this bag. I also need just a color shirt for the closing ceremony. I got this pink shirt I'm going to put in there too. There we go. In my bag, I got 1 pair of shorts, all the shirts I packed, and socks. So that fits up my bag pretty nicely where it's not overpacked and not underpacked. Like it feels real good. So I got pretty well probably about half of my clothes in here. So I'm going to go ahead and pack the rest of my bag with clothes. Okay, so we got our fluter scooter bag with shirts and socks in it. We got shorts, our black pair of pants, PJs, undies, and a swimsuit, just in case. I don't think I'll need it, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. So that covers things of like wearing. So now I need to still think about flute-related things I need to bring. So let's look. Okay. So we need to make sure we pack some of our flute accessories, music accessories. So things I'm remembering, I need to pack my flute ports because I like to use them. I guess they're thumb ports, not flute ports. I need to pack my thumb ports. Okay, so that music folder with music, pencils, probably water bottle. All right, let's see what else. All right, I definitely need to take this. This is the music for the closing ceremony that I'm part of, so I'm going to need that for sure. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my music folder. But I suppose I don't need this music. That's from a flute choir thing. There we go. I have pencil. Oh yeah, I got a purple pencil in here. I'm going to bring another pencil from the Flutistry, because I love those guys. I'm going to bring the Flutistry pencil too. I think, you know what, I'm going to just put it in the folder for now, but I'm going to make sure I put that in the Fluter Scooter bag. Oh, I need to make sure I bring business cards. I think those, I got a few here. You think this is enough? Possibly. I'm thinking so. Okay, I'm just gonna set these here. They're all out of order for some reason. Ooh, I almost forgot. I printed off the whole, what do we consider it? The itinerary? The schedule of what's going on for every single day. I have it organized, stapled, marked on the things I want to do. Can't forget this. And I'm gonna pack this water bottle. Also from the Flutistry. Man, I really need a new water bottle. It's kind of scraped up, but it's alright. It'll do. Alright, I think that's everything I need. We got clothes, swimsuit just in case. I got clothes for closing ceremony. I got flute, the Fluter Scooter bag, the thumb ports, folder, music, pencils, water bottle, laptop, and of course the flute. I think that's it. If not, I'm gonna be hitting up a store. Alright, so I guess with that, if you're going to NFA, I will see you there. If not, I'm gonna share some of my journey at the convention, so it'll hopefully feel like you're there too. Alright, thanks for joining, and I'll see you later.